Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching this video and also for watching the last video, Summer Faves Bags edition. So this is part 2, the shoes edition. So I actually, if I'm being honest, have like 3 addictions when it comes to my closet, and those are shoes, handbags and dresses. So those are the ones that I'm assuming might be longer, but I love clothes. This might take a minute either way. So, but thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoy my top 10 shoes that I'm so excited to wear this summer. Okay, so as you know, before we start, we need a little drink. So I started before I recorded. I could be a little addicted to this one. I'm a huge fan. This specific flavor actually of Powerade Jagged Ice, but all the flavors, it really does, especially if I'm having like one of those days where it's taking me a little bit of a while to like get going. I have one of these and I just feel better. I also, it might be a delusion, have told myself that it's better than having like other energy drinks. So that could be a lie, but still, this is what I do on those days. And in terms of, I guess, what I'm wearing today, which today will be mostly focused on some of the maintenance I did this weekend. So I'm wearing just this like sweater top, and surprisingly, not from Pick and Pay this time. I was gifted this by my mother-in-law, and so I genuinely do not know where she got it from. It's probably the warmest, like thin jersey material thing I own. I don't know if I wear a lot of red, but I love this red, or I love this shirt. And I have a handbag, funny enough, that matches this exactly. But really love this, the normal rings. These earrings actually, my sister borrowed them to me once, and I couldn't find them. Like when it was time to give them back, I could not find them at all. Now, I don't know if it's when I was going through the handbags for last week's video or when, but they just popped up. And so, here they are. Very cute, like minimalistic earrings. If she sees this, thank you if they're a gift. If not, I will send them to you. We don't have to panic, but I think she actually got them from Woolworths, which has like nice jewelry actually, and like it lasts and stuff. I actually got my nails done. I got my nails done and my lashes. I'm trying a volume set. So usually I'll do hybrid, but I'm trying a volume set this time, and I think I'm a fan. I got them done at Lash and Dash. I think it's in Bryanston. I'm just going to use the word Bryanston. I've been going there for, let's say, 2 years maybe for lashes. And I've started going there for nails like consistently for the past maybe 3 months. They got a lady there that like I love, and yeah, so I got my nails done, my lashes done. I also got my hair done. So this top part I actually made myself. I had hairpiece at home and I just, so I made this top part myself, but the braiding was done in a salon in Midrand called Hair Haven. If it allows me to tag, I'll tag it below. And the service was lovely. The owner was the one who was like helping me out, like, hey, I don't think this is the style, or we need this to make that happen and stuff. So it seems like a new establishment, but I had a lovely time, and they're well priced, very affordable. And so I am hoping that this is the start of me like consistently having my hair well done, yeah, so let's begin with the shoes. I have to say that I spend a lot of time wearing a couple of shoes that aren't necessarily here, because if I'm being honest, I wear them every day. So like my Crocs, there should be maybe a video or two of me wearing my Crocs. I just cannot show them to you guys. They are not very clean. I haven't been home in a while. And my dad's the only person who cleans them. And so I can't show them, but I wear my Crocs every day. I actually didn't even like Crocs, but we went to the shops. It was like me, a couple of friends, and my sister, and they were buying Crocs, and like peer pressure, blah blah blah. I buy a pair, and you always think, you know what? I need like sandals for the house, and then they start being like your driving shoes. So they're now my like driving shoes. They're the shoes I wear at home. They're the shoes I run errands in. They're the shoes I usually will travel with if I'm not like getting on a plane or something, because that makes me uncomfortable. They are like, sometimes I'll even try and incorporate them into outfits. I was going on a date night and then I was like, this, and then I said, pause. You've gone too far. And so just know I wear them all the time. And now let's start on the other shoes. There are a lot of heels. Just because I do love a heel, I don't wear them as much as I used to. But as we discussed in the last video, I will be starting to wear my heels. I will be going out in heels. I will be overdressed to events now, you know. My dad actually once told me, like, don't worry about what's happening where you're going. Dress how you want to dress. And if you're overdressed, so be it. So my sister's graduation, she bought these shoes. Well, okay, I found the shoes and I was like, babes, these shoes are fire. These shoes are fire. I'm going to need you to buy them. I will put her photo or video or something over here somewhere if she lets me. I will be asking for permission. But she bought the shoes, and financially at that time, you know, 1 + 1, I had to fly to Cape Town for her graduation. There was a lot happening. And then a couple of weeks later, the shoes go on sale. And obviously you can't be broke forever. So I buy them from Steve Madden. If I'm being honest, I don't wear this entirely as much as I thought I would. But what I did when I bought these, because it was a sale and I was no longer in that financial situation, is I also bought them in black. I did. Remember that thing that I told you guys that like, I'm those people, if I like something, I'm just gonna buy it in another color. This counts as one. In case we were counting together, this is one. The black, unfortunately, I have just worn to the ground. Every wedding, these shoes go with everything. Oh, it's so sad. Like, you can even see the heel, because obviously, you know, you go to events and it gets caught on things and whatever, and like, you can even see the bottom. Like, I wear these beyond belief. I'm actually gonna Google if like I can do anything about this, because I think you can see how well they're carrying through. I think I still have more time, you know? So I'm excited to bring these out, and if I can't fix this might be maybe their last season, but if I can, every summer is not ready for me in these. These, even though the color matches a lot of my clothes and what I enjoy wearing, for some reason you know when you love something so much, you like feel like events aren't an adequate event to wear it to, or like you're just like, oh, this is a wasted outfit, you know? So like you can even see at the bottom, honestly. But as I said, the summer brunch, everything, just, still love them. Still love them. I do think it's important that I reiterate, this is not in any order at all. There's zero order happening anywhere near this. But a couple of years ago, I got gifted these shoes. And I love them. They look beautiful. And I don't even know what it is. But I actually think I'm going to be bringing these out this summer. It's not enough to just stare at them and be like, oh, this looks beautiful in my closet. No. I will be wearing these. And like a lot of the, let's call them affordable shoes, but like everything, including the Steve Maddens, the Alders, all of that, when you don't wear them, they don't age very well. And so I think I don't have a lot of time, and I don't know a person who knows how to fix like the string situation once it starts happening. If I find one, I guess I'll wear them other seasons, but I think I want to give them an actual, like, season. And so this summer, I really, really, really want to wear these. Now, the next pair, if I'm being very honest, I have worn a couple of times. I do wear them like to work sometimes. I work in an environment or an office where I can show like my toes. I know other people don't have that, so I don't have that issue. But I bought them a couple of years ago on Zando. I know it's no longer there, but they're by Public Desire. And I know Public Desire is now on Superbalist because I've bought other things that are coming up from them. But I am a huge fan of these shoes. They're so well made, they are solid, they are a beautiful shoe. Like you can see this part ties up there, and then you just have this. And I have one of those like feet. It's probably why I'm not gonna do like a try on or anything like that. But I have a very fat foot, and so when I'm wearing a lot of the Bailey theirs, I feel very uncomfortable. And so I think this is also very helpful in just making sure that I'm fine and I'm supported. They're quite high. I like a higher heel, and I just think they are gorgeous. They go with everything. And again, it's making it look like I love the color green. But yeah, I just haven't worn them a lot as well. So I'm hoping that this coming summer, I'll finally get a chance to wear them because I do think that they are some gorgeous shoes. I don't have a lot of sneakers. No, hold on, wait. I used to not have a lot of sneakers because as I said, I was mostly a heels girly. And so when I started just abandoning my heels was when I sort of moved more into sneakers. A lot of them are gifts, more so. I think other than like my wedding all-stars that I bought for my wedding. Okay, where was I? Sorry about that. My husband's actually taking a nap, and I told him I'll wake him up in like 30 minutes or whatnot. So that was the interruption. So I was just calling him quickly. But I think I was talking about sneakers. Yes. So at some point, me and my then boyfriend, now husband, take a walk in Mall of Africa, and we're just shopping and whatnot. And we passed the Puma window, and I'm like, you know what? I actually really love these shoes. I'm gonna buy them for myself one day. And then we move on, and I don't think about it. And as we saw with the fin bags last week, I am that person who goes, I'll get that. And then time passes, and it's not even like I don't want the thing. I still, in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna get it, And so I think it was a birthday or something where he buys me that pair of Pumas. I actually brought them down, and today when I finally set up the camera to record, I was like, no, those are entirely too dirty. I can only imagine that I took these to Rustenburg because there is no other reason they should look the way they look now. But the good thing is, as I said, I'm those people who loves, like, if I love something, I don't mind it in every color available. And so I think last birthday, on top of the fin bag, he also got me my second pair. So I really like this, like, really bulky, tacky, but still bringing like class. Like I find them to still be classy and not necessarily leaning too sporty, because even my style, I think, very seldomly leans towards like sporty or whatnot. I'm very like simplistic with whatever that thing is. So whether that's a shoe, a handbag, jewelry, I usually will use those to add interest into my outfit, whereas the outfit in and of itself is a bit on the simpler end. I think that's the best way to describe it. And so I really, really love these. And the other ones that I'm looking at right now are more like gray with some pink on it. So I think this color also makes... I'm just a huge fan of this shoe. So one of my birthdays, I don't remember, but I think it's early into me dating my now husband. We start doing gifts with his siblings. So actually, you know what, while we're here, let us just do like a rundown quickly so that the characters somewhat remain the same, right? So my parents had 2 kids. That's me and my little sister. We're about 4 years apart. Then she got married, I got married. She married an only child, so I guess that's a simpler story. My husband has a sister who is married, and so he then has a brother-in-law, and then they have kids. So they have 2 kids. So I've got little nieces who are adorable. So that's the sibling picture story. So one of the birthdays we decide we're going to do gifts. Basically, me and my husband are going to do gifts across the board. And when it was my birthday, my sister-in-law got me sneakers, you know? And so I assume that's the full gift because that is a very legitimate gift. Those are Nike sneakers, beautiful. I wear them all year long, so they wouldn't even really be here. They are, I think, dirty as we speak, but I definitely wore them yesterday when I went out with a couple of friends. And then she came to visit and she bought me these mango heels. Guys, they are gorgeous. Just beautiful. So I haven't really worn them a lot, but I think it's another thing of like, these are just amazing shoes. Like I need a reason to wear these shoes, you know? Or I used to. Remember, from now on, everything's a reason, okay? Yeah. So I even wore them. I'll maybe put a photo here to my bridal shower. So my sister planned a bridal shower for me, and I wore them with this beautiful Forever New cream silk dress. Just gorgeous. You don't really see them because obviously the dress touches the floor, but oh, love these. They're from Mango. And honestly speaking, I was telling my sister that I don't really do boots even in winter. And so what I've decided in the next coming 12 months, like leading up to the next winter, I just want to buy a lot of these pump heels because you can wear them in summer, they work, and then in winter you just throw on a stocking and you can just wear them. And so that's my mission, and I will keep you guys updated as I purchase more. And would I love for all of them to be from Mango? Obviously. Do I think that's possible? No. But gorgeous, they're good height, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of these. And you guys will see, as you know, I take you guys on more adventures, and as you guys see me more often, I am going to try be more active on TikTok again, because I think I sort of paused that, and to start actually posting on Instagram, so that like you guys know, the type of person I am and my fashion and all of that. And as you see, you will notice that I wear a lot of classic colors, a lot of white, and a lot of this beige color. And so these are going to just fit right in. I'm a huge fan, actually. While we are on the topic of my sister-in-law, when we were planning our wedding last year, I don't even think there was a reason. I don't think it was my birthday or anything, but she bought me a pair of shoes. And they arrived, let's say, like I got married in April, let's say these shoes arrive in December. And as soon as the shoes arrived in December, I was like, I'm not wearing them. I'm gonna wait for my wedding. And so I didn't actually go buy shoes for my wedding, as in the white dress portion of my wedding. And so yeah, they're good height, and so I was comfortable, which was a good idea because we stood our entire vows, like when the preacher was preaching, when everything. But we stood that entire time that we were at the ceremony. Is it ceremony? Yes, ceremony. They're from Zara, but she does not live in South Africa, and so they're not from a Zara that I can be like, hey guys, we should go get these. No. I have since worn them quite a bit. I am actually like a gold jewelry girly. I don't think I have ever shown really even silver. I'm gonna try and incorporate it with gold in the coming months, but I'm more of like a gold girly. But these, for some reason, speak to me. Like, they make me want to buy a silver handbag. I am a huge fan of these. And even though I don't wear a lot of silver, it goes with a lot of things in my closet. I'm not even sure how. I love these. And they're so interesting, right? And even though I've worn them many times, and guys, when I say that I got married in like a village, like farm village type of thing, I'll probably put a video here just so you guys can understand the terrain that I was like in, and to understand that this is still how these shoes look. And again, as I'm saying, I've worn them to work, I've worn them everywhere. Like, this is the first time I realized that there's no wear and tear happening here. Just gorgeous shoes that somehow can do everything. Yeah. Now, the only way to describe the coming shoes, because I think now we are on number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so the only way to describe the next 4 shoes is like when you are making irresponsible decisions, but it's for the good, and like you haven't yet benefited from these decisions, but the time is coming, and I am so excited. I'm almost ready to put these in order, but I won't, because here there is slightly an order of like the shoe that, like, you know how every one of us will like imagine an outfit before we wear it. So you're just in bed going, tomorrow, oh, they're not ready for that outfit. That's what I do with these shoes. I have never worn them though, but I think I bought them towards the end. No, I was about to lie. In January, but I was starting a new job, there was a lot happening, and so I haven't gotten a chance to wear them. It wasn't necessarily all one purchase, but it was within like the same month. I was on Superbalist was having a sale. Things happen, guys, things happen, and I am responsible about 90% of the time. And so when I give myself a chance to, spend on myself, I try to be kind to myself, because I'm like, I'm not like a shopaholic where every day is a party. So I give myself a chance, Anyway, I will start with the Sissy Boy heels. I don't know how much these were. And as I said, I think I bought them in like January. So I don't think they would even be available. And they were on sale at the time. Please look at that heel. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, and like the string goes forever, so I'm sure you're meant to like tie it up, and they're like silky, and yes, it could be like they're black because it's still a summer shoe. It is when it feels like this. It's very light, airy. I don't even know where I'm going in these shoes. That's the only part about these shoes that is because I don't want to like keep them only for special occasions. Like, I don't want to only wear them if there's like an evening party happening or whatnot. I want them to be shoes that like just go. And I do wear a lot of my silk items just on a random everyday, so I don't know why I wouldn't be able to do that with these. But yeah, they're from Sissy Boy. I got them through Superbalist. They were having like a young sale, and I am very excited to wear these. They've not seen outside. And then we have another case of, if you like it, buy it in multiple colors. These were on sale. And I think the white don't really need much of an explanation. It goes with everything. It's beautiful. I don't have a white pair of heels currently. I gave them away like a couple of years ago, and I just never really replaced them. I'm truly hoping I'm not lying, but I'm trying to like remember my whole closet, and I should not have a white pair of heels. And I do think they are a really nice pair to have. They just brighten up a closet. Do you see the heel, guys? Do you see it? Like, absolutely gorgeous. And so when I then saw that the same shoe is available in pink, I had to get them, you know. I do have a couple of pink clothes, but I think because of the shade of pink, I don't know if I would wear like more pink to fight this pink. But I do think that when I do try style them, I'll be able to, like, it shouldn't be a hard shoe to style. But that heel. And like from walking in my bedroom in them, because you know when you get shoes, you just want to see how they feel. They actually feel like they might even be comfortable shoes. Now, I might be talking too early. I'm just saying what I think could be the case, you know? But yeah, so both of these I got on Superbalist as well. I think it was actually the same date as when I bought the Sissy Boys, but these are Public Desire shoes. I actually think I've got quite a bit of Public Desire. I think these are, yeah, so I don't think I mentioned that these are also Public Desire shoes. So yeah, these are lovely and I can't wait to style them this coming summer, spring. Now the final shoes I'm excited to wear. I think I actually even bought them before the other ones, but it was around that same sale. So still around December, January time. But I found these jean heels, also from Public Desire on Superbalist. I mean, look at that heel again. Just, oh, what a well-made piece of heel. Like, look at how gorgeous it is. And a part of me was worried when I first got them, because I'm like, oh my word, do I even have like items that, you know, would go, all of that. But I actually think this is gonna just slide into my closet. This is, and I mean, denim I think was all the rave last summer and has just maintained its popularity. Oh, I almost dropped that. But yeah, these are gorgeous shoes, guys. Like, I haven't worn them again, so I don't know if they're comfortable, but they feel like solid shoes, you know, like they feel really solid. Like, we should not necessarily be worried about that. But I cannot wait to wear these shoes. Like, I can't explain to you guys how excited I am to wear these shoes. Like, I will be posting more. I will be taking photos of me in these, well, when the time comes. So thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, I guess with the bags, this doesn't necessarily mean, you know, in summer I will exclusively be wearing these 10, 12, 13 shoes. But these are the ones that I'm just so excited. Like, I've already started in my mind mentally picturing the outfits happening, you know. So I'm very excited to be doing that. I do truly love shoes, and as I purchase more, or as, you know, I get dressed and all of that, I think I'll do some get ready with me's on TikTok and take some more photos on Instagram. I've been telling that to my sister for a while. I need to improve. So that will be the aim in the coming weeks. But yeah, I will be taking you guys on this journey. I'm so very excited. So next week of Summer FAVS, next week Wednesday, I am deciding between, do I start with other like accessories, skincare, things like that, you know, that I'm excited to use even more in summer. If that should be what I first do, or if, since we're already in clothing, I should just continue and maybe do like the pants and t-shirts, or the, you know, I'm still trying to figure out which one it will be, but they will be a Wednesday one. And I guess you guys can also let me know what you would prefer to watch first. They're still coming either way. I think the only one that I have not necessarily decided how I'm going to put it together, or how that concept is going to be put together, is dresses. Because as I said, I do have a problem. And so I'm still figuring out if I need to, you know, have sub categories when it comes to dresses. Should it be like daytime dresses and more dressed up evening dresses? Should that be like the split that we do? I'm not sure, because I also have quite a few African print, traditional kind of dresses. And as you know, once it hits September, there are weddings and all of that. But also I've started wanting to wear them just on like a Tuesday. Like, you don't only need to be going to a cultural something to wear that kind of attire. So maybe I'll put that in one of the other ones. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's the only one where I haven't decided how it's gonna look. But I do know dresses will be a finale. That will be the last one that we do. But yeah, I think we still have about 3-4 weeks to go. And thank you so much for coming with me on this journey, for supporting, for watching the video, for liking the videos. And I can't wait to see you guys again next week. Thanks again, guys. Bye.